On March 23, 2021, the massive container ship Ever Given was on its way from Malaysia to the Netherlands. It was a day that changed global trade, because one ship, the Ever Given, managed to do what no one thought possible: block one of the most vital waterways on Earth, the Suez Canal in Egypt. According to the shipping company, the vessel was hit by a strong sandstorm with wind speeds up to 74 kilometers per hour, causing it to no longer be steerable. At 7:40 a.m. local time, the ship rammed into the sidewall of the canal, becoming wedged diagonally across it. About half an hour later, the first Egyptian tugboats arrived quickly. But tugging this ship out wasn't going to be easy. The ship had wedged itself deep into the side of the canal, and the Suez has an angled profile. It's only deep in the middle. This meant that to free the ship, excavators needed to dig it out, while tugboats worked around the clock to pull from the rear. But despite their best efforts, it was like trying to move a skyscraper lodged in quicksand. The Ever Given is a type of ship that's capable of carrying a maximum of 20,000 containers, which makes it one of the largest container ships in the world. To give you a sense of scale, it's bigger than the Titanic and, if laid flat, almost as long as the Empire State Building. The Suez Canal is no ordinary waterway. It connects the Red Sea to the Mediterranean Sea and allows ships to shave off days, sometimes weeks, from their routes between Europe and Asia. Without it, ships have to sail all the way around Africa. This canal moves 12% of global trade. It's a vital artery for goods ranging from oil and electronics to food and medical supplies. And for Egypt, it's an economic lifeline. The country received in over $5 billion a year in transit fees alone. When the Ever Given blocked the canal, the ripple effects were immediate. Around 370 ships found themselves stuck on either side, waiting to pass. Every day, an estimated $9.6 billion worth of goods was held up. And the longer the canal stayed closed, the harder it became to decide whether to wait or detour around Africa.
A maritime accident with global implications. Shipping analysts are already predicting disruption and price hikes.
The timing couldn't have been worse. Global supply chains were already stressed because of the pandemic. With manufacturing disruptions in places like Europe and the US, the demand for goods from Asia had surged. But with fewer containers making it back to Asia, there was already a container shortage. In North America, for every 100 containers arriving, only 40 were being sent back. Now, with the Suez Canal blocked, the situation went from bad to worse. After 6 long days and a full moon that brought in higher tides, the Ever Given was finally freed on March 29th. It took 14 tugboats and careful coordination to dislodge it. And by 7 p.m. that evening, traffic through the canal resumed. But the damage was done. Even though the canal was open again, ports across Europe and Asia braced for a wave of delayed ships arriving all at once, threatening to overwhelm even the biggest facilities. This is what happens when a single ship jams up global trade. The ripple effects continue for weeks or even months after the canal was cleared. Shipping costs soared, and some goods became more expensive or harder to find. It's easy to forget how interconnected our world is. The Ever Given incident wasn't just about one ship stuck in a canal. It was about how fragile our global supply chains really are, and how one seemingly isolated event can impact all of us. So, if you noticed that package taking a bit longer to arrive, or saw prices go up at the store, remember, it might just be because of a single ship that got stuck in a canal on the other side of the world.